And we're live.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing today?
Great.
Wonderful.
All right.
I see you replaced the big pork rind with 3 cans of Spam.
I didn't want you to acknowledge it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Cut.
Fuck.
We're starting the show off. I don't want you to acknowledge this. Awesome.
All right. So Sunday night,
Mhm.
we recorded a bonus episode, which
Yes.
was a really good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we recorded some shit to release later this week on YouTube.
Mhm.
Then we had like 15 minutes left before you had to leave for work.
Yes.
And we thought it would be comical to go online, start a stream,
Uh-huh.
and just stare at each other and wait for a super chat to come in.
Uh-huh.
And
We
then
thought it was correct. That was comical to me.
the intention was that when a super chat would come in, we would engage with the super chat like just a normal conversation.
Uh-huh.
When we got done, we would go back to just staring at each other, waiting for the next super chat.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, all the super chats that came in,
Mhm.
there was no questions or anything. It was
But people didn't understand the genius that was at play. They were confused because we were so smart.
it was a play, all right, and it's going to be done in 15 acts because we're going to do it again. But anyway, there's comments on there about saying that we're fucking whores and
Uh-huh.
but like motherfucker, you didn't have to give us money. Like we were content to just sit there and stare in each other's eyes.
Literally just sitting here. We would, if nobody would have done that, we would have just sat here and stared at each other until you pushed the fucking button that says we're not live anymore.
But I don't understand why people why would they call me names?
Somebody posted a comment that said that this is next level douche something or something. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That's rough.
Didn't I almost messaged you like, maybe we should delete that because that is pretty fucking cringy.
Nope, fuck it. In my opinion, if we deleted it, we're conceding to the mob. Fuck you guys. We're douchey and we're proud of it. At least Doug's proud of it. I'm not proud.
Yeah. Anyway, well, fuck it. Now we'll do it again.
Right now in the middle. How about we do it in the middle of the show? We have a 15-minute segment in the middle of every show where we just stare at each other. If people listen at all for any amount of time and they didn't expect something like that from us, you're just not paying attention. I mean, like, that's what we do, just dumb shit.
We at some point we're going to end up going live and there won't be anybody in front of the camera. We'll just let it run for an hour.
Right.
I wonder how much we could collect doing that. Like,
just let it run on, and people are just anticipating that we'll show up anytime now. See how long we can get people to watch. It'll be the
Probably be-
longest live stream ever. We'll set a record.
it would be our best show yet.
Uh-huh.
All right. I want to let me see here. So I was browsing Reddit as I do,
Uh-huh.
and I came across this.
I think you spend more time on Reddit now than I do. I removed myself from Reddit and immersed myself in Twitter like a fucking jackass.
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't go into any of the same subreddits that you used to go to, but
Yeah,
anyway,
probably not.
so I was browsing Reddit and I came across this post and I thought the first thing that came to mind is I want to make a movie out of this. Like Who's Right Movie Studios, LLC.
Yeah.
I want to make a movie out of this. This would be fucking great.
All right.
All right. What's the best way for someone with Tourette's who yells racial slurs to support the Black Lives Matter movement?
Awesome. This is going to be a great movie.
I'm a white male who has Tourette's syndrome, which causes me to involuntarily yell racial slurs among other inappropriate vocalizations. I've been too afraid to join the marches or protests in my city for fear of offending and triggering people. I've experienced quite a lot of confrontations and accusations of being racist, which is really hard for me since I support the movement. I'm wondering what I can do about all of this guilt I'm feeling like I'm not doing enough to help while at the same time not wanting to trigger people with my vocalizations.
Imagine having that problem. And like you're the guy that actually believes you really support, but you have this problem where you just say the one thing you're not allowed to say,
or the many things you're not allowed to say.
That's his bedtime. His parents read him that while he was sleeping every night.
All right, so you're walking down the, what is it, the street, Black Lives Matter Boulevard or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need you to set the scene. We're filming our movie. This is our screenplay. We're going to do it right here. Okay, so you are setting the scene like you're the narrator.
Okay.
Whatever. You know, like exit stage left or whatever the fuck they say. I don't know.
It was a bright, crisp autumn day in the BLM Boulevard.
Rice cracker.
Rice cracker. The BLM Boulevard was full
Muppet
of
fucker.
I can't even get through any of it. The sound of chanting was high. High? That makes sense. The sound of chanting was loud, and the exuberance was high.
Flatback. Fligger.
Flatback? What the fuck is a flatback? All right, you're going to have to tell me what that one is.
White people.
Oh, well, that's boring. Oh, shit. All we could hear was the sound of windows smashing in the distance. And we could hear the sound of the crackling auto zones.
Camel cowboy.
Camel cowboy. All right, what's that one? White people.
I don't know. I already skipped past it. I'm sure it's Eric. You're the fucking narrator, man. You're
You can't, you're gonna say camel cowboy and leave it at that, and I get no context. I need to know what a camel cowboy is. Oh fuck. As we approached the growing crowd of BLM members, we
Smigger.
Smigger. Oh my god.
A black Smurf.
Oh fuck, man.
Should we bail on this?
Yeah, it's hard for me to concentrate. I got nothing. It's funny. I like any excuse to use your racial slur book.
I think this is the only one in existence. They quit selling it.
Yeah. As soon as you sold one, as soon as they sold one to you, they're like, "Oh fuck, we can't sell this anymore."
As I think what happened was that cop kneeled on George Floyd's neck, and then as soon as he got off, somebody called Amazon and said, "You got to get that fucking book off of there."
They called up George Floyd Publishing, and they're like, "You can't publish this anymore."
Oh, I've never even heard of this. African?
African?
Yeah.
Is that like a half white, half black?
Yeah.
Really? That's kind of clever.
Also, nope. All right. Moving on.
You said, I've never even heard of this. Like every single one of those you've heard of except for African. What, camel jockey or whatever you said. Is that what you said?
Camel cowboy?
Camel cowboy. I've never heard that. This is going to be a blockbuster. We'll see if we can get Scarlett Johansson to play this. I'm sure this person is trans, so we'll get Scarlett Johansson to play this person yelling racial slurs at a BLM rally.
Just think how fucking awesome that would be. Like, to see that shit live. Somebody running around yelling the N-word. Like, I believe in your cause, Nastrick.
So do you think if they went to a rally and they got beat up, but they could, how do you prove that you have Tourette's? I mean, like, maybe
that's my problem.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be like a medical diagnosis for it, right? Maybe just bring your doctor with you to all the protests with the white coat and everything. Stethoscope around his neck. Because, that makes it official.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I think we need to take a moment to, I think we need to take a moment to, a moment of silence for all those inflicted with racial slur
Racial slur Tourette's.
Tourette's
Oh,
in these
gosh.
trying times.
Uh-huh.
That's their new normal.
The new normal. I fucking hate that term. All right, was that silence enough?
Yeah. Okay, I want to make a movie about this guy. Check. Over to completed.
Transition over.
Hold on.
Perfect.
Chief Hamilton.
I did that the last time. I gotta
That's
delete
it's
that.
the best transition ever.
Avenger shirt. Let's talk about that.
All right.
If you look in the description of whatever you're fucking watching right now, you will see a link to a shirt that we are selling for a good cause.
Yeah, it's the fucking
is.
best cause. If you
this
want to
was-
support beating up pedophiles.
yeah, unless you support pedophiles. So this was drawn by Snake Eye Studios on Facebook.
Yeah. Same guy that did our Raiden shirt.
Yeah.
And fucking badass.
But anyway, so every time somebody buys one of these, we're giving money to his commissary or something.
Yeah. In his legal fund, commissary. We're helping this dude out. So he can
So
get
don't-
out of jail and beat up more pedophiles. Or not beat up more pedophiles. He's trying to get out. Sorry.
So we talked about him, I don't know, like a year ago or something. I remember
Yeah.
talking about the story.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had his sister on, who is, I think she's making the rounds trying to generate money for his ramen noodles or Amazon books or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I'm really just trying to help him out because eventually he's going to get out, and I don't want him hitting me with a hammer.
I think I was gonna say I think you might be safe, but I don't know. I think you'd be okay. Alaska's far away. You're good.
Yeah, but if he starts looking at all the other lists, there's a good chance he'll run across my name.
It's got 50 more states, 50 more lists. You're fucking screwed.
So I noticed, I get an email every time somebody buys a shirt.
Sure.
I have noticed that your name has yet to come across the list.
I can't betray my own man.
I don't understand.
It was a joke. Pedophiles.
I'm not talking about that shirt. Any shirt. Why won't you buy? If you buy a shirt, I get half the money.
Thought you were going somewhere else with this. All right.
I don't want to work anymore.
Just
What?
give me money. and you're calling us douches for standing here staring at each other, waiting for super chats to come in. Come on.
If that is what's going to get me out of working,
Mm-hmm.
then consider me a douche because that's what I'm going to do.
Are we? Can we consider ourselves okay? At what point can we consider ourselves internet personalities? And like that's our gig from now on. We're just internet personalities now.
I would say we have to get about 60 times more followers than what we have now.
You think?
Okay, maybe we could get by with calling ourselves internet personalities
Uh-huh.
because, I mean, you just have to show up on the internet one time, right?
Yeah, and be a personality.
Okay, so check and check. We're internet personalities.
Yes.
What about Instagram influencer?
That's what I want to be. I want to sit around in a bikini and pretend to be not fat. That'd be great. Isn't that what they do?
So I can tell you, you're going to have a real hard time being an Instagram influencer
Why?
because you don't have Instagram.
Oh, damn. Is that like one of the main, is that like a prerequisite? Fuck. All right. If you can promise me that I'll be an influencer, I'll get Instagram.
Okay.
What is there like a pre-influencer checklist before I get Instagram that I can like sign up for? Like pre-approval process?
I can tell you by the feedback that I've been getting,
Mm-hmm.
if you got an Instagram, you would instantly have 400,000 followers.
Oh. Cool.
So will you get Instagram now?
Yeah, what do you got to do?
Now I'm an influencer. Ha ha! I tricked you.
Son of a bitch. You're officially an Instagram influencer.
I don't know if Instagram influencers trick people into signing up for Instagram, but if they do, I win.
Oh my God.
So how do I get paid for that shit? Where's my check?
Jesus Christ. That was a long way around. And I walked right into it too.
Okay.
So-
Avenger shirt, check.
What? So all right. You want to quit your job. How do we go about, so do you think that it would be worth it if we like let's find a famous show that's doing really, really well and just do what they do? Won't that make us famous? I mean, like, then can't you quit your job? Is it worth that much to you to put in that much work?
All right. I choose Unsolved Mysteries.
No, I said a famous, not like a show that hasn't been on in 30 years.
It's on now, dummy.
Is it really?
I don't know.
Are we going to talk about UFOs or what?
Okay. Stranger Things.
That's not quite what I was talking about, but okay. Don't go into the light. Isn't that what they say in there or something?
Here's what I think our big problems are. Here's why I think we're not famous.
All right.
We're not clever. We're not funny.
Okay.
We don't prepare.
Okay.
We don't have any talent.
Okay.
And we've been beating the shit out of these transgender and racial jokes for 4 years now.
I agree with everything you're saying except for the talent part. My voice Foley work is second to none. So
It's second to a lot of people.
third, fourth to a lot.
Okay.
My voice talent.
I got it.
All right.
Full circle.
All right.
Callback. Ready?
Ready.
The show that we're going to redo
Uh-huh.
to make us famous is Police Academy.
Bleep, 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 bleep. I'm that guy. All right. Oh God. I thought you were really, really bringing it full circle, and the show that we're gonna redo to make us famous is Who's Right. We're gonna just start over. We're gonna redo the whole fucking thing.
So, I've kicked around that idea. I've talked to you about just shit canning this show
Mm-hmm.
and starting a new one.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be any different, right? I mean,
No, we could do whatever we want, and it would be. I would give it 2 weeks. What? Well, fuck, I would give it 1 week, and it would be exactly the same. We would be doing the exact same thing. There is no. We can't do anything else. This is it.
the only thing we can do is shit that nobody wants to watch.
This is what we got.
What? So why do we do this? I mean, what's the fucking point?
Right there. You made me laugh. That was it. And that. See, I made you laugh. See, we got it. It's that back and forth that we got going on.
Okay, so let's hold on. Here we go.
Chief Hamilton.
God damn it!
See, that's why we do this.
Motherfucker.
Tell me that's not good listening right there.
All right, fuck it. That's our new transition.
Oh fuck, man, that's great.
All right, so you say, am I stupid or what? I need you to explain what all this means. That's the title of this.
So is that how we're doing this now? You're just gonna read every card. You shouldn't have said that, because now when I write these, it's gonna be on purpose for you to specifically read out.
Okay, Anthony, you right here, you wrote, "I love big black dicks in my mouth."
That wasn't a text message to you. You weren't supposed to read that on the air.
Gargle, gargle, gargle.
I actually typed out the gargle, gargle, gargle part.
Okay, so what am I didn't realize that I was spoiling anything.
No, you weren't. It was just you weren't spoiling anything at all. I read this article and I feel stupid. Like, I don't understand what this means.
Okay.
There's so much in here that I read it and I'd read it like 3 times. I'm like, what? I need you to explain this to me.
Sex banned indoors for tier 2 couples living apart. Number 10 confirms.
What does that mean?
Is that English?
I don't know what that means.
What's number 10?
And what's tier 2? Am I a tier 2 person?
Couples living apart in areas with tier 2 restrictions are not allowed to have sleepovers unless they are in a support bubble. What the fuck is going on?
This is real life. I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about.
The Prime Minister's official spokesman told a briefing of Westminster journalists the rules on household mixing in Tier 2 set out that you should mix with your own household only unless you've formed a support bubble, and that obviously does apply to some couples. A support bubble is a network between a single person home and one other household of any size.
Do you have any idea what this fucking means?
He also said people living in Tier 2 areas should not go to Tier 1 areas to socialize indoors.
What?
Okay, I need one of you fucks from another. Where's this from?
England? Is that right? London?
Okay, somebody from UK.
France?
Somebody from UCK. I need you to tell me what is a Tier 1 and a Tier 2. How many tiers are there? What differentiates the tiers? I'm assuming it's probably color.
What did it say? Social bubble? Yeah, what's a social bubble too? Support bubble.
So if you live in Tier 2, you leave Tier 2, you should continue to behave under the rules for Tier 2. This means that someone from a Tier 2, he said, could not leave the area to go to socialize in a pub in a Tier 1 area. You got it now?
Now I understand. Pub.
How did you come across this?
I don't know. I
All
have
right.
no idea.
We're going to solve this fucking... See, unsolved mysteries.
Right.
Tier 1 UK pub.
You gotta have the pub.
If you already have a Tier 1, exceptional talent.
What? I think that might be something else.
What is a Tier 1 visa? If you want to set up or run a business in the UK and have more than 50 squigglies, investment...
How much is a squiggly? We're really going to go out on this one. Oh,
Everything
Jesus.
in the UK is in tiers.
That's just how they talk?
The government's new rules have created a 3-tier system. All right, England,
There we go.
Tier 1, 2, or 3. England's COVID lockdown rules explained.
All right.
All right, a summary of what restrictions people will have to follow under each of the alert levels. Tier 1, medium. Fuck.
So it starts at medium?
Okay, so Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 are like our, when after we got 9/11, we
Yeah.
had that 5 different colors of
God,
attack.
yes. Today's terror level is code orange.
Yeah, so that's this,
Oh, boy.
except it's just Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3.
Uh-huh.
So
And it's-
Tier 1 is medium alert level. That's the lowest. You're always at alert. Like, ah!
Awesome.
Covers most of England. It will feature current rules such as the rule of 6 and 10 p.m. closing time for pubs.
What's the rule of 6? Does it say?
So, in photography, there's the rule of thirds.
Sure.
It's when you have 2 photographers, there's a better chance of COVID.
You're the rule of sixths. There's
All
a
right.
better chance of COVID because you got 2 photographers.
Tier 2 is high alert level, covers most areas under current restrictions. People will not be able to mix with other households indoors. So if you live in a Tier 2, like if me and you lived in a Tier 2 neighborhood,
Uh-huh.
I couldn't come over to your house.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Can you catch COVID over the internet? Are you allowed to converse over the internet? Or are they going to lock that down too?
I'll move on.
Why, was that not funny?
Nope.
Fuck off.
Tier 3 is very high alert. So there's medium
Oh,
alert,
Jesus
high alert,
Christ.
and very high alert. Super duper high alert.
You're going to have to add another tier because that's not high enough.
You're on double secret probation. So Tier 3 is household mixing will be banned. All pubs and bars will be closed. Aren't pubs and bars the same thing?
I think so.
That's all they care about. You got to close all the bars and all the pubs
Oh, boy.
and the taverns. You motherfuckers.
Fuck. So what I got out of this, I think, is that you're not allowed to have sex with somebody that's in a different tier than you. Right? I mean, it says sleepovers, but I'm assuming sleepovers is like adult, like a children's term for sex, right? That's what kids say. Sleepovers.
Asked if couples in Tier 2 can meet outside, he said yes, as it was set out in the guidance that was published this week. The ban on household mixing is in relation to indoors, and outdoors, the rule of 6 applies.
So if your girlfriend is in Tier 1 and you're in Tier 2, no sex for you. You have to be 6 feet away at all times.
All right, so the rule of 6, I think that's just 6 feet.
I mean, it must be, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that's what makes sense. It's stupid to say it that way, but it makes sense, I guess.
Hey, Dr. Sip, he says that we never shouted him out for when he signed up for Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Sip. Moving on. So
Cool.
Just take care of him on the fly. Rule of 6 comes into effect to tackle corona. Rule applies across indoor and outdoor settings, with police able to disperse gatherings of over 6 people and fine individuals involved.
Oh my God. The fuck world are we living in?
The new rule of 6 simplifies and strengthens the rules on social gatherings. Okay, it doesn't make anything easier if you have to look up what the fuck it means.
We're simplifying things. Just look it up.
Why use many words when few words do?
SeaWorld.
It means that apart from a set of limited exemptions, including work and education, any social gatherings of more than 6 people will be against the law.
Oh my God.
Because you can't catch COVID at work.
Hey, no,
Or if
I'm
you're
learning. I'm learning. I swear to God, I'm learning.
I wish that me and you would have won the election and we could have, because we would have the rule of 3/5.
For COVID. The rule of 3/5 for COVID. So if I won the election, my fucking advice, like how we're going to deal with COVID, what we're going to do for the lockdowns, it would be like 700 pages long. And I would I'd write like 2 or 3 pages and then just copy them and make the whole thing. But I would change the words all around so it's different. None of it would make any fucking sense. I'd only have to write 2 pages and it's 700 pages long.
No,
Science.
I would have taken the other road and just anything that I don't like that's happening, it would be part of my COVID laws. There would be the whatever we named it, the Who's Right Secret Service or whatever it is, special security.
Yeah.
And okay, if you get caught posting fucking porn,
horse vaginas,
horse porn in our Discord server, they come to your house, drag you out, choke you, kill you.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. You can have a march for you, but we move on.
COVID. There's another COVID. We'll take you out of your house, kill you, and then claim it as a COVID death.
Hey, rule of 6s.
Shouldn't have posted horse porn. COVID gotcha.
You know what I would do is I would name our security force COVID.
Yeah.
COVID. How'd they die? COVID.
That's perfect. God damn it. That's fucking genius. I love it.
COVID is killing a high number of black people.
For some strange reason, COVID seems to be leaving the old people alone now. I don't know what it is. Young black men are dying at higher rates.
Drive by COVID.
Try to get a vaccine for that, bitches.
Okay, so this all started with your phrase or your "Am I stupid or what?" I need to explain what all this means. Now you understand it, right?
Yeah, yes, I understand it.
Okay.
But they could have wrote it better so that we didn't have to go through all this. But what fun would that be?
What's our terror level threat at now?
Aren't we still at orange? Aren't we at our eternally orange?
Terror alert.
I thought orange was just like the standard.
National terrorism. Do we not even use it anymore?
I thought it was once George Bush was gone, we didn't use it anymore. But I thought that he like locked it at orange, so we're scared all the time. Just be scared.
Yeah, I don't. Apparently, either we're not using it anymore or threat alert level today. Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're in the white.
No, low risk is green.
Oh, we're in the
Guarded
green.
is blue. Elevated is yellow. Orange is high, and then red is severe.
Well, so what does it give you advice on what you're supposed to do if we're in the red?
Run, motherfucker!
You see this on the TV, you need to run right now.
So when I lived in North Carolina, driving back and forth to work, there was a sign on the side of the highway that had this. Like,
No way. Are you serious? That wasn't even that long ago.
well, I mean, 9/11 happened though.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
You know what I think is really fucking weird?
Huh.
I have been to, I think, 4 different 9/11 memorials now.
Really?
Like the one in New York.
Okay. Which is the only one that should exist, right?
I think every fire station has some chunk of the fucking building.
Oh. So they just mailed it out. Well, that's fucked up. We need to dismantle the rest of this and mail it out.
It was in pieces already. It did.
Take the smaller pieces, mail them to the firehouses that nobody cares about. That's how you can tell if they really care about you, how big your chunk of the 9/11 was.
We got a bolt, a fucking bolt.
So look at our whole firehouse is built out of old 9/11. That's how important we are.
Fire truck's just a girder.
Oh shit. Oh god. All right. Sorry. So now I understand. And transition over.
All right, so we got race and 9/11 in the same segment.
Have we talked about transgender people yet?
Am I stupid or what? Check.
Check
Okay.
and check.
Super chat challenge. Shit, we already did that.
Let's do it again. Call us
What's the
douches for
deal?
staring at each other. What's the deal with super chats? So, all right. Let's go back to that. If anybody has anything that they want to see, that they want us to do so Doug can quit his job, tell us. Tell us what you want to see, fuckers. Don't just talk shit.
They've already told the audience has spoken. They want me to do a woodworking Twitch channel.
Okay.
Okay.
No, gay, not K. What does that have to do with me? Are there going to be a stream of me watching your Twitch stream?
So you understand that this show, we're 50-50, right?
Right.
Not in life.
What?
I can branch out on my
Not
own.
in life. Yeah, but I'm going to sue your ass if you use any of our marketing material.
I came up with the marketing material.
Nope. 50-50. See you in court.
You know what would be-
Who's right woodworking? Suing your ass.
You know what would be interesting is when this thing all falls apart and we go through our divorce court, what is it that you've brought to it that you get to take back?
I don't know, but you're getting the kids. Dave is all yours. Oh, fuck. So when it's all over, said and done, what am I taking? Let's see. I'm keeping my mic. You're not getting that. What is that? I don't understand what that means. What am I taking?
Yes, you do. Yes,
No, because
Yes, you
no, I don't. What are you taking? Are we talking physical things here?
The graphics.
Mine.
How?
I called it.
Shit.
Dumbass.
I'm taking the payphone.
Son of a bitch. That's a bitch and the first thing I called.
All right. Frozen Taco Bell, pea plane, or hamster hoarder? Which one you want to go with?
Hamster hoarder. Shit, yeah, man. More super chats. So Jacob Wolf. Sorry for ending the stream. I just couldn't watch. You could have just not watched. That would have required you to do nothing.
So he's referencing the super chat challenge or whatever the fuck it was, where it was so fucking hard to do.
Yes, it really was.
Um,
And it's even harder now defending it.
So the last message that came on the screen was from Jacob, and he said, "End the stream." And it was like, "Oh, thank God!"
It worked out perfectly. Yeah, that was yeah. You say we're gonna do it again. I'm all for it. Fuck it.
So every once in a while, my son will jump on and watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just sitting there, as I was sitting there staring at the camera, I'm like, God damn it, please don't be watching this. This is horrible.
Out of everything that we've done, that's the one that you don't want your son to watch.
Yes.
Awesome.
I can at least pretend to have some integrity, but if he sees that, then he knows it's bullshit.
Man, Dad really wants to quit. Shit, yeah, man. More super chats. Wendell, when are we going to have the Musk off? Rotund one? Are you scared of the superior stench from my quacking sack? What the fuck does this mean? I don't know what this means.
Is that tier 1 or tier 2?
What does that mean? I think he wants you to lick his scrotum.
Can we just pick a number, 1 through 3?
3. We already picked a story.
What?
Hamster order.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit.
All right.
I've been avoiding this story. I read it. I didn't like it.
Why? All right. And pea plane. I didn't read that.
It's already
one.
open.
Oh, all right.
129
to close it
hamsters
now.
in Spore surrendered in pet hoarding case. Most lack proper care and separation. What's Spore?
I'm assuming it's Singapore, but I don't know that for sure.
They
They
didn't
don't
want
have
to type
time.
the Singa.
Yeah, they didn't have time.
They didn't have time to type Inga.
This is fast journalism.
speed journalism. All right. Spore. Abbreviation for Singapore. Very good, Anthony.
Yes.
Okay.
So you read, all right, 129 hamsters in Singapore surrendered in pet hoarding case. So we don't have to read it. I just thought that there is an organization in Singapore that acts like a dog pound here that collects hamsters. Did you know that something like that existed? For fucking hamsters?
Oh, you get to fuck the hamsters?
Yeah, for fucking hamsters.
So what's... Oh, fuck. I really should start pre-reading this shit.
Nah, I wouldn't worry.
It's just a bunch of pictures of hamsters. Okay.
With some words underneath.
Yeah, but okay. 129 hamsters in Spore surrendered in pet hoarding case. Most lack proper care and separation.
Uh-huh.
They need a new home now. Okay, there it is. The Hamster Society of Singapore,
Right.
was overwhelmed after receiving 129 hamsters from a hoarding case. Well, what kind of shitty operation do they got there if they're overwhelmed with 129 of them?
129. You're the hamster support sash of Singapore. I don't remember what it was called. Hamster support service of Singapore or whatever. And you can't handle 129. I could probably handle 129 now. And I'm not even really all that prepared for 129 hamsters. I don't get it.
Holy shit, a super chat.
The OG Big B, could you respectfully tell Crayola Ham that he is not a smart person and politely request that he leave the show chat, please? Does it have to be polite?
Yeah, you're not a fan of his, right? He's not a patron,
No.
so you can say what you
Yeah,
want.
no, I mean, it's not that I'm not a fan. It's just that, like, you lied yourself on here, and then, like, you won't shut up in the fucking chat. Like, it's just paragraph after paragraph after paragraph of shit that I'm not going to read because I don't care about. So I got to scroll through his shit just to see if anybody posts something funny. Stop.
Please.
Yeah, please. You can join in the fun without being a douche. You know what I mean?
Fuck it. So, was that on a regular episode that he came on, or a bonus?
Bonus episode, I think.
Did we talk about him at all on the regular episode?
I don't think we did. I don't think. We can talk about him now. This kid pretended to have Andy Milonakis disease, but he's really just 14. And then we kicked him off, and now he won't leave us alone. That's not true. He doesn't bother me at all. He just posts a lot in the fucking Discord.
Would it bother you less if he was a patron?
Of course. A lot
Right.
less.
So,
$5 less.
No, I mean, go higher.
Yeah, he's worth $25 at least, right? So I can tell just by the interaction in Discord, he'll post like, I don't know, 4 paragraphs, and then somebody will be like, dude, shut up. And then they'll go on with their conversation, and then he'll post 4 paragraphs about something. Like, they just ignore him. Like, he's just it's annoying. And I don't understand, like, first of all, I don't understand how you wouldn't, like, look at that and be like, I'm wasting my time here. Maybe I'll go find a Minecraft server to post.
We did our show for 2 years with no feedback at all, ever. I don't know why you'd think somebody would, like, you know what, maybe we're wasting our time with this.
We got feedback. Didn't we? I don't remember.
Yeah, but we got that kind of feedback, like, ooh.
Oh, God. We got lots and lots of retweets in the very beginning, you know? I thought we were doing good.
How many listens you guys got? I don't know, 7? But we got a fuck ton of retweets. We're doing pretty good there.
Our pinned post has 300 retweets. Our podcast is taking off. Oh, God. Podcasting is awesome.
Anyway, so the Hamster Society of Singapore, HSS. Okay. The owner of the hamsters, according to HSS, had surrendered them over as she was uneducated on hamster care. They don't put them up your butt and don't put them in the toilet. That's all you got to do.
Do put them up your butt and don't put them in the toilet. That's it. Try not pooping them out into the toilet.
What? What do you need to know about hamsters?
Nothing.
You throw them a hot dog every fucking couple of weeks and they're fucking good to go.
Right. Give them a wheel. That's it. That's all. What do you need? I was more like, I was more surprised that they had a hamster society of Singapore. Like, the way this article reads, like, this is just a totally normal thing. It's like reading a story about a lady that collected 100 dogs and there was a dog pound, or a humane society or whatever. Like, we hear those kind of stories. That happens, but that's not this. This is hamsters. Why is there a hamster society?
Because all hamsters come from Singapore originally.
Really? I didn't know
fucking
that.
know. Why would you believe that?
I was going with it, trying to help you out. God.
All right.
I don't want to make you look stupid.
Hamster Society of... There's a Hamster Association of North America.
Really? Let's join it. Let's see if we can get be official members of the Hamster Association.
Fuck this. There's the California Hamster Association. The Syrian and Russian Dwarf Hamster Association.
Let's join that one. I'll be the Syrian, you be the Russian. I'm serious. Let's join one of these hamster associations as Who's Right Podcast. That it'll look good on our resume. Who's Right Podcast, member of the Hamster Association.
What about professional hamster breeders?
Yes. Is there?
We haven't got any of them to take yet, but we've been having fun trying.
Yep. Can you make money breeding hamsters? Because that might be all right. I'd be cool with that. Huh. Then you could quit your job and just breed hamsters for a living. let's do a podcast about breeding hamsters. I think we should branch out. I think me and you should try and do another podcast. Try and do another serious podcast, even if we only put out one episode a month or one episode every
Why?
2 months. What?
Why?
So you can quit your job.
What would we do a serious podcast on?
Hamster breeding? I don't. Duh.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. There's got to be something. There's got to be something that we could do a serious podcast on. We could, if me and you could figure out a way to do a serious podcast on hamster breeding, which is the least serious thing we could ever do, and make it serious, I think that would be funny. Just once.
One episode, and that's going to get me to quit working.
Yeah. Well, we'd have to do like more than just the hamster breeding. We'll do like you guys did with the peepot. We'll just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. You know what I mean? Hamster breeding, horse vagina drawing. We can get some of the people from our Discord to teach us how to draw horse vaginas, like a tutorial. Like the Bob Ross of horse vaginas.
Okay, that's a market that's never been cornered. Podcasts that do drawing tutorials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again, I'll say it. Podcasts are audio only.
Uh-huh. You don't. Why would you say that? Well, you don't have to say that. Draw a line here. See what I just did? I solved your problem. These people have been just ignoring the market because they can't solve the problem that I just solved in 4 seconds. Dumbasses.
Draw a circle. Not there, dummy.
Draw a circle. Color the circle.
All right, let's do that.
All right.
All right. I'm not. I got to write this down.
All right.
I'm gonna write it on our board.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole slew of ideas that we haven't done anything with.
Uh-huh.
I'll put it. I don't want to create a new calendar or a new category, so we're gonna put it in the sexy Who's Right calendar list.
It doesn't really matter where you put it.
Drawing tutorial podcast.
We're already going to do a Magic the Gathering podcast, right?
Shut the fuck up. That's supposed to be a surprise.
Oh.
Now
Surprise!
somebody else is gonna do it.
Oh. I think it's already been done.
No, then I wanted to take some stupid ass fucking game that nobody gives a shit about and then just stream us playing it. Like something where you just build houses with blocks.
All right. Let's do it. We don't even have to have the camera pointing. We'll turn the camera around at our hands and play with Legos. Just talk and play with Legos like we're fucking 12 years old again. That might be an idea, actually. Turn the camera, turn the camera around. We'll just do our show, but while we're doing the show, we'll be playing with Legos. How's that sound? I'd watch that. No.
All right. Hamster hoarder. Are we done with that?
Yeah, I guess. It went exactly how I thought it would go.
Oh, God damn it.
Huh, what?
I closed something.
Oh. All right. What's this P plane? Oh, I put this on here. I didn't even know what it was. I should label these better.
All right. Detroit woman says she woke up to a pasture peeing on her on plane.
What?
A well-known pastor from North Carolina is accused of relieving himself on a sleeping woman in the back seat of a Delta plane as she returned to Detroit from Las Vegas. Alicia Beverly had just spent a great time in Vegas and could not wait to get home Monday night. They were on the red-eye flight, and pretty much everyone was asleep, including her. Well, what if it was just an accident?
He thought it was the bathroom.
Alicia said she was curled up in a back seat next to her sister when suddenly she woke up to the feeling of being urinated on.
Hate when that happens.
It felt warm, like on the side of me, I felt something warm. Got it, yeah.
Yep.
In her sleepy haze, right at eye level, she saw something very unexpected.
Right at eye level.
Oh, you know what? There's quotes here. You should be doing this.
Oh, God. All right.
And she's black, so that'll be a plus.
I jumped up and I seen his private area out and I screamed, and that woke everybody up.
Oh, Lord!
Oh, Lord! It's a wiener!
His anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hon.
Oh, my God. By the time, God damn it. By the time that I actually looked at him.
Hey, hold on. This is very important.
All right.
Because this is in quotes. You're putting in words that aren't there.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Trust me, you are.
By that time, I can't even fucking read this. By that time, by that time, I actually looked at him and I see him shake himself off, and I'm like, this man just peed on me.
Oh,
This man
Lord!
just peed on me. Lordy. I looked and there was a puddle of pee in the seats. It's like buckwheat.
I was like, okay, Alfalfa.
See? Talent.
Why you know pee on him?
Oh, man.
She screamed.
Ah! She screamed, ah, wolf dog! How about that?
And got the attention of everyone on the plane, including an off-duty police officer who rushed over and restrained the man, a well-known pastor from North Carolina. According to sources, the pastor had an apparent reaction to a sleep aid.
Sure.
He didn't say anything the whole time he was standing there.
Oh, my God, man.
Big. You look over. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can weasel this line in here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so you're on a plane, right? You're sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Feel something warm. You look over, and since this pastor is from North Carolina, you know he's black.
Oh, yeah.
So you know he's got a huge hog.
Oh,
right?
yeah. She said eye level, but he was way up here. The tip was eye level. Just way down here.
So you're laying there, you wake up, you look over, you see this big black dick in your face. What's the first thing you say?
Well,
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Damn it. Oh, that's awesome.
Alicia naturally is filled. Oh, hold on. Alicia said after being treated like a bathroom.
Yep.
She sat in those wet clothes for several hours before. Oh my God. Before landing at
somebody
Detroit,
else's piss.
before landing at Detroit Metro in Romulus, the pastor was taken into custody but hasn't been charged yet. The FBI handles incidents in the air, and they will make a decision on charges. Alicia, naturally, is filled with anxiety.
I left for work yesterday because I couldn't stay, but I had to tell them why I needed to leave. What? It was a lot. My anxiety was really high, literally. Since then, I have only gotten 4 hours of sleep.
She said.
Little Chinese there at the end.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with your... Is it your asthma?
It's my buckwheat voice. I can just never remember how I do these. I got to work it out, you know?
She said she's grateful the officer who was there took charge of the pasture and something is being done for his actions. The pastor's camp has decided not to comment on the story. He's a
he
fucking
lives in
boxer?
a camp? What the fuck is going on here? So it's like they glossed over. She sat in piss-stained clothes for several hours, and they're on a flight in the air, so it's not like the pastor's going anywhere. So what do they do with just sat him back in his seat, and she just has to sit with his piss on him and stare at him for the rest of the flight?
Are you telling me on an entire plane full of people? Okay, so hold on. Get ready, okay?
Okay.
She screamed.
Ah!
That should have been enough to wake everybody up, right?
Right.
Somebody could have said, hey, I've got some fucking pants here you can wear.
Right. She said, no, I'm going to sit in these for a while.
Just
these are
sloshing
good.
around in the puddle of piss in the seat next to her.
Yeah. Oh, God, that'd be horrible. How could you ever... I don't know that I could ever feel clean again. I'm just sitting in somebody else's piss for 3 fucking hours while it just soaks into my skin.
It does it change it for you that it's like holy piss? You know, you're
So anything that comes out of his body is holy. he was anointed. Maybe a little bit. I would hope that he had anytime I think of a black pasture, I always think of them wearing a suit, like a suit and tie, and I'm
like the guy from Friday.
Yeah, exactly like that. I was just hoping that he's waving his hand in the air, pissing all over her face with his fucking suit. Like, lordy.
Can I get an amen? You gotta believe.
Oh, God.
Plane check. We're coming up on an hour.
Transition over.
Bye.
Bye. I was like, yeah, all right, bye.
All right. Frozen Taco Bell. Hold on. Missouri man lists frozen discontinued Taco Bell tacos for sale at only $200. Among the many cascading travesties that have defined the year 2020, Taco Bell's inexplicable culling of many of it. Who uses words like this?
I think this is just somebody trying to sound really smart while they write about Taco Bell. This is so fucking dumb.
Culling of many of its most popular. Okay, give me a too long. I don't want to read.
Taco Bell's getting rid of a lot of shit on their menu. This guy bought a bunch of the shit before they got rid of it and froze it, and now he's selling it for $200 a pop for shit that you can't buy on the Taco Bell menu anymore.
And I bet people are fucking buying it too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are actually willing to pay $200 for something that they can't get on the Taco Bell menu. Like, I'm not going to let Taco Bell tell me I can't eat the garbage. It's my choice if I want to eat fucking garbage.
Okay, so you know how we referenced, you brought it up initially, that you can't read a news story without seeing somebody's tweet in there.
Uh-huh.
So this is the first tweet that they have highlighted. Breaking news, Taco Bell has removed their entire menu and replaced it with kicking you in the dick and putting a DUI checkpoint in the drive-thru lane.
Sounds about right.
It has nothing to do with the story. They
Nope.
They just search for Taco Bell.
Yep.
Here's Taco Bell. Put that in there.
I bet the guy that wrote this, girl that wrote this, didn't even read that tweet. They just, like you said, search for Taco Bell, copied and pasted 5 tweets. That was it.
So against this backdrop, we at whatever Riverfront Times were excited to see that one local visionary had the forethought to secure and freeze 3 now discontinued potato soft tacos and list them for sale on Facebook Marketplace for the low price of only $200. According to the listing, the tacos are in mint condition and were brought straight from drive-through to freezer. These babies are rare, the ad reads. Never been eaten.
These babies are rare. Is that legal?
Yeah.
Can you advertise them as Taco Bell? Like, so I could buy whatever coffee, Folgers coffee, and sell Folgers coffee. Like, I mean, if somebody's willing to pay for it, I thought you had to, like, you couldn't use somebody else's name in your advertising or whatever.
Oh, you know what? I got in trouble. You know, when I used to make that juice, when I had the vape juice company.
Yeah.
So when there was this, what the fuck? What is it? Pinup Girls. Pinup Girls was the name of the company, and then they had a flavor called Betty.
Yeah.
So I came up with a recipe that tasted exactly like it.
Yeah.
And my wife at the time, she vaped Betty.
Yeah.
So we had a bunch of empty bottles.
Oh.
So I rinsed the bottles out and then made my recipe and put it in there and then sold it as like, hey, this is my recipe. This is not the real shit.
You even said that explicitly.
But it's in these. But when I put them up for sale, they were in Betty bottles.
Betty bottles, yeah.
So they reached out to me.
Is it a big company?
I don't. It's big enough that they used words that sounded legal.
What were you scared?
I was that night. I got up and dumped out all the bottles. Like, okay, I got it. I'm done. I'm ceasing and I'm desisting.
You dumped them out. Oh, that's amazing. So I think if we analyze not that story, but we analyze your business venture of making juice, you had something that you could have turned into a successful business, and like you would have actually been an entrepreneur at the forefront of all of this stuff, right? But your business sense led you. What was the name of your company? The original name? Smegma, right. So I'm pretty sure that's why you're not going to ever be able to quit your job. Because you have good ideas that you feel the need.
Why did I do that? Do you remember?
Because it's fucking funny.
Yes.
Yes, that's where I'm going. You have good ideas that have mass appeal to a huge group of people, and you're like, let's call it something that's going to narrow that down to 4 people. That way we'll make a lot of money, but it'll be funny. and I have that same sensibility. I have it seems stupid to me to start a business where I don't get to be funny. So it's like, I'm going to sell something, but it has nothing to do with anything, but I'm going to call it fucking smegma juice.
So when I first, this made the whole thing worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started selling it, if you remember, I was selling it and I would put it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace, or
Sure.
I had a Facebook group.
Yep.
And then I would set up like meets. So 3 times a week I would be at, like, let's say Mondays at 5 o'clock, I would be at this location. And everybody that bought the shit would come there, and I would just exchange the money for
Sure.
whatever they ordered. I had everything bagged up for them.
Yep.
And this lady pulled up, and she had, I'm assuming that that her daughter was probably 17, not legal to buy it.
Yeah.
So she was having her mom pick it up because I would require IDs because right.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking go to jail. Yeah.
So the lady pulls up in the parking lot where I was parked waiting, and the name of the juice was Smegma Juice Company. And the lady says, I'm here to pick up some Smegma for my daughter.
That's so awesome. Just some random guy. I'm here to pick up the smegma for my daughter. Oh, that's so. Did you come across a lot of people that had no idea what that means? They just said it and they just thought it was a word. And
Yeah.
that's what I figured. That makes it even funnier. My daughter needs some of your smegma, please.
I just had somebody, he used to buy it by the gallon from me.
Jesus Christ.
He sent me an email yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Wanted to know if I'd make him some.
Really? Wow. How much was a gallon going for?
I don't even fucking remember. I know I made a lot of money.
I was going to say, you're making a lot of money on it. So, but that's kind of my point about how, like, you have to make a choice. There has to be a decision made somewhere. You either want to make a lot of money or you want to have a lot of fun. It can be done, but not by us. We can't do both.
We can't do either. What
That's
the
very
fuck
true.
you talking about?
I'm having fun. I don't know about you. So, yeah, we either have to have more mass appeal or just keep doing what we're doing. I don't know. Lady Tiger.
Holy
Tiger.
shit, a super chat.
You can hold the pickle, but I wouldn't mind serving a serving of ham. What? Awesome.
She said you're ugly.
Fair enough. Jacob Wolf. Doug, can I smoke your smegma? That's going
You're
too
ahead of
early.
the game here.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Where was I?
So that was a yes or no question directed to you. He wants to smoke your smegma.
$5.
Huh. Really are a whore.
You have no idea.
Oh, boy.
All right. So we were McDonald's.
Taco
I've
Bell.
had this idea of investment sandwiches where, like, you'd buy a limited offer sandwich in bulk, freeze it, and then sell it later for a profit. Hoban explains, like the McRib. McDonald's only offers it once a year, but the demand doesn't go away. So then when I heard Taco Bell was discontinuing the potato soft, I decided it'd be a good opportunity to test this idea out before McRib season.
Oh my god!
So he bought 3 of them. That's buying in bulk.
I'd scraped together all the money I could for this investment opportunity.
So far, things are going according to plan. Hoban says he had already sold 2 of the frozen tacos. He explains that he couldn't find a buyer for the full set of 3, but he was able to sell 2 to individual buyers at a tidy profit. I sold them for $70 a piece, he says. I recouped my investment.
I recouped my investment? Well, yeah, $70. Jesus Christ.
Hoban says he's open to donating his last potato soft taco to science, with fingers crossed that they could retrieve the taco DNA for cloning.
This guy is awesome.
Though he concedes everything has its price. He's now more interested in conservation than compensation. I mean, if you had the last panda, you wouldn't sell that on Facebook, right?
Yes, I would. The last panda. What the? Oh, this guy's awesome. I think this guy's got our sense of humor. That's great. He was just given to science for cloning.
All right. So how do we turn this into our idea and make money off of it?
I think we can just steal it outright. I mean, as soon as the McRib comes around, I'm going to buy one and we're going to put it on our website. You think I'm joking? I'm fucking serious.
Okay. So I've been doing some digging and we have the option to have auction items on our merch page. So we can put up said McRib for auction. That way we don't have to worry about setting the price. It just goes for what it goes for.
Right. So should I like vacuum seal it, smash the whole thing down so it's as flat as can be? That would look way cooler.
Do you have a food dehydrator?
No, but I've been looking to buy one, so maybe by then I'll have one.
So if you dehydrate it and then you sell it to them, and then, like, I don't know, give them a little fucking container of water with it so they can rehydrate it.
Like, I'll just give them a little package of powder. I'll dehydrate it, grind it up, and then sell it as McRib powder. That's fucking genius. I love it. I wonder if could we get in trouble for that? We couldn't possibly get in trouble for that, right?
No, we're fine. Go ahead and do it.
I'm going to. I don't know why you think I won't. You know I will. What else can I grind up and sell as dehydrated?
I don't know. All right. You ready?
Bye. Oh, wait. We got to do our fucking patrons.
Okay. I got to do these first 2. All right. So, Jonathan, thank you for signing up to turn that down. Our annual. I've completely lost my train of thought. Jonathan, annual. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to start over.
All right.
All right. Now is the time where we read off our new patrons. I want to give a special shout out to Jonathan, signed up for our annual membership thing, patreon.com/who's right. Those of you that have been around a while know that if you sign up for 1 year, we will sick our private investigator on you and come up with your backstory.
Casey Kasem, coming at ya.
Phil is a classically trained ballet dancer. When he was younger, he trafficked endangered species meat from Mexico. Since there is no, I shut this off. Did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Huh?
Did you watch Better Call Saul?
Yeah, I started it, but I haven't finished it yet. I think we got into like the second season or something.
So I started watching Breaking Bad back when it was originally on or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and I fell off. I just couldn't. I
Boring.
couldn't stay with it.
Mhm.
And then here recently, I started watching Better Call Saul.
100% better.
I loved it,
Yep. It is a better show.
but it ends stupidly
Does it?
because it ends when Breaking Bad
Oh,
starts.
that sucks. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I like Better Call Saul so much better than it's like the same writers. You can tell it's the same feel, same type of show, but it's just a better show. It's
The thing I hate about both of them is I don't know if they're trying to be like artsy fartsy with their camera work or whatever,
yes,
but there's so much of nothing. There's just so much nothing.
yes,
Like a faucet dripping for 27 fucking minutes and then the
Yes.
credits roll.
yes. I've had this conversation before with my wife. They could have done that. Was 5 seasons of Breaking Bad. They could have done it in like a movie, one solid movie, and you could have told the exact same story, and it would have been just condensed all the garbage out of it, and you would get the exact same story with the exact same feel. It was so boring and drawn out. It was like an hour-long show, 45 minutes of like you said, a faucet dripping, and then 5 minutes of like action, and then a cliffhanger. And then everybody was like, "This is the greatest show I've ever seen in my life." I don't get it.
Since there's no money in ballet dancing and endangered species are getting harder to come by, Phil makes a living buying and selling Magic the Gathering cards. I know why that was fresh in your head.
Me? I didn't write it.
I apologize.
It's all right.
False accusations abound.
Right.
Chief
Motherfucker. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just using that. I got to get that.
Chief Hamilton and Detective Piccolo, the case of the genital carnage.
Just let the
Alan,
whole,
thank
just
you
let
for
the whole
signing
thing
up.
play.
Thank you for signing up
20XX.
for our, I can't concentrate, annual Patreon.
57 Chevy Bel Air.
He paid for a year, so he gets a backstory. Alan does CrossFit. He likes to tell people about CrossFit. CrossFit is life. He also collects rare poison toads. I got to take my headphones off. He believes that if you feed the right toad the correct diet and lick its anus at the same time of day, you can actually meet God. He has so far been unsuccessful. Shut that shit off. That didn't work.
Nope, it worked great. I think we just have different goals because I think that worked out great. Oh my gosh. Divine Emperor of Welding Memes. I think he had signed up before. I remember this guy.
Yeah.
I think he's on Instagram, right? And he wanted us to shout out his Instagram page, Divine Emperor of Welding Memes. Thank you for signing up, and go check out his Instagram page, if I remember correctly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
We have spent almost 5. How long have we been doing this? Every time we talk about it, it goes up a year.
17 years.
We've been doing this for 17 years, trying to build this empire.
Mm-hmm.
We've amassed this huge following of people that are quiet and you don't know they're there.
Right.
And you're just gonna that's like $4,000 worth of publicity you just gave him.
At least. My word is bond.
Yep. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, is it good? Is it divine? Is there welding memes?
I don't understand what the kids mean when I know what a meme is.
You don't know what welding is?
I know what welding is.
Uh-huh.
I know what an emperor is.
Uh-huh.
I know what divine is.
Okay.
You put all the words together, I have no idea what he's trying to communicate.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard the word emperor and welding in the same sentence.
Sam. You the man, Sam. Thank you for signing
You're
up.
so old. You're the man.
No.
Oh, you the man.
You the man. Sam.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Oh, Christopher. Thanks, Christopher. We appreciate you signing up.
Camden. You the man.
Oh my gosh. And Carter signed up for the yearly deal, but he signed up not in time for us to get a hold of our investigator. So we're going to do a backstory for Carter next week. But thank you, Carter.
Fuck. Has he been a patron before?
The name does not sound familiar.
Can we pretend that he has been?
Yep.
Welcome back, Carter. Bye.
Bye. We're going to end it on a high note.